every now and then I hear rumors about the FERS supplement getting whacked. Basically, the FERS supplement benefit that many federal employees are eligible for and benefit from going away. Is there any truth to this? Well, that's what we're going to dive into today, plus a bunch of other benefits that may be on the chopping block as well. So if you're new here, welcome. Great to have you. My name is Dallin Hawes. I'm a financial planner who serves federal employees every single day, and I absolutely love it. So let's dive right in. So here's the short story of the long story, I guess, is that yes, the FERS supplement has been on the chopping block many times. There's been many proposed legislations over the years where it potentially could go away. It never has passed. All those pieces of legislation never made it through in the way that they were first proposed. So it's still around. However, the FERS supplement is one of the favorite things to potentially get rid of when they're looking at budgetary constraints, okay? There's other things potentially that they're looking at as well. For example, instead of your pension being based on a high 3, they're potentially looking at a high 5, right? Instead of the top 3 years of your career, they're going to average the top 5, which would certainly lower people's pensions in the future. That is certainly a thing to look at. Or maybe even cost of living adjustments. They've looked at lowering or adjusting how cost of living adjustments work for pensions. They've looked at a bunch of things, and even Social Security, right? There's some budgetary issues going on with Social Security where there's probably going to be changes in the system. Now, I don't bring up all these things to scare you or to make you feel like, oh, wow, the federal government is trying to screw us or anything like that. No, I'm just bringing it up to show you that these programs are fluid. They have never stayed the same for very long. All these programs change all the time. There's adjustments, there's rules changes, all the time. It just happens, right? So if your entire plan, your entire financial plan, whatever, just totally explodes when one small change might happen, well, that's a problem because things will happen. It's just a matter of what and when. Okay. Again, I don't know if any of these programs are going to change and when, but they probably will because they have many times in the past. So here is the golden rule when it comes to retirement planning is margin. We need margin. We need some wiggle room to say, hey, look, this is what the plan looks like now, but what if the rules change? What if Social Security gets changed? Or what if the FERS supplement changes? Or what if that happens? You have to have some wiggle room to say, hey, look, I'm not right on the edge. If you plan to retire with just enough money where you're barely going to make it, well, that's stressful. It could work, but that is stressful. With any changes that aren't good for you, whether increases to taxes or anything else, it could hurt your retirement substantially if you don't have some room. And the same applies for right now in your budgets as a person right now. If you're really tight and constantly maybe jumping on credit cards, that is stressful. You don't want that now, and you don't want that in retirement. So while we don't know what all the changes are going to be in the future, you just need to build in some margin, some wiggle room into your plan as you plan for retirement so that you will be in a good spot no matter what the government changes and that you will be able to be confident about your future. So I hope that is helpful. Have an incredible rest of your day. I'll see you guys next time.